Welcome to the Aramco Powered by How studio. I'm really excited about this one. We've got Gabs Cowley. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How long have we been playing together, Gabs?
A while.
A while.
It's been a long time.
No numbers. I'm going to give you some numbers now, though.
Okay.
You're 8th in birdies this season. You've had 1,049 birdies on the NET.
Take that.
Take that.
Take that.
So we thought no one better than to ask how to make birdies.
Okay.
So we want to talk a little bit about mental process. I mean, you obviously don't think outcome, I'm going to make birdies, but what do you go through?
I think for me, obviously, making birdies is obviously part of the game. That's what you're trying to do pretty much on every hole. But I think I don't really think about that. I kind of just focus on the golf shot, on the things that I want to do, and hopefully the birdies just take care of themselves, to be honest.
And is there anything you'd give the viewers at home on how to do that process-wise?
I think obviously just like, it sounds a bit cliche, but just like one shot at a time. I think as long as you just keep focusing and doing on the right things, like a good swing, like reading the like lies and the wind and everything like that correctly, I think you're just going to keep giving yourself as many chances as you can. And I think in the round of golf, it's just about creating chances, and you're going to hold a few of them. So just keep doing the right things, to be honest.
And preparation this week here at the Hong Kong Golf Club. It's the 4th event. Got one more left in Saudi. How has your preparation been, and what have you been doing to help you make those scores this week?
I mean, obviously, the travel was a long flight for us. So just played 9 on Tuesday and 9 on Wednesday. Obviously, I've got a caddy here. He's bought the course and he knows where we need to hit it. But I think it's just about understanding the conditions and understanding the shots that you kind of want to hit on this golf course.
So it's all about preparation. You got Ben, I remember his name after my Ben, but you've got Ben out there to help you. As you said, it's different, isn't it? We've got Bermuda grass, different lies.
I mean, obviously it's 35 degrees too, so it's very different to England. So I think obviously that is a big factor in this, and just conserve your energy as best as you can. But I mean, I think for me, it's just about enjoying it. You know, golf is about making memories and having fun, and I think the golf just takes care of itself, really.
And the birdies come.
And the birdies come.
And do you see a low one this week with this course setup?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, the condition's great. The course isn't that long for us, and there's a few reachable par 5s. So I feel the scoring will be low, but I feel it will also be a very top leaderboard.
You can tell I don't play anymore because I looked at the course and I'm like, "Cool, that is tough." You're like, "Course fine."
No, I mean, the outline of the course is actually really nice and it's such good like golf course layout, but I just think with the length of it and the like the par 5s being able to reach, I think that the scoring will be low.
So this is a tricky one. I haven't prepped you on this, Gabba, but you're a club golfer. They don't make many birdies. Apologies. What would be your top tip for them at home?
I would say for me to work actually on putting, because I feel that the more that you work on your putting and the more sort of confident you are, I feel that you're always going to be there or abouts around the green, you know. So even if it's a short par 4, like you're going to get up and down, or a reachable par 5, you're always going to be around the green. So I would say just focus a lot more on like distance putting and holing out, and I feel like you're going to hold some of them.
Love that. So you don't need prep, you're fine. Right, now we're going to talk about the 18th here this week. It's a par 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually a really good finishing hole.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very good finishing hole. It's a tight tee shot. And as it just comes over the hill, you'll see that there's a little bit of a hill that kind of runs down towards the water. So it's just about hitting it in the right spot, to be honest.
And now to get that help, it's about 245 to get to that point.
Yeah.
You'll probably be hitting 3 woods, you said, this week strategically.
Yeah.
But we're going to get you to play it as if you really need to make birdie down the last. Okay. And you want to go down this hill.
Okay.
So can we see you hit one?
Oh, pressure's on now. You want to see a driver? Yeah.
What sort of shot shape do you see on 18 off the tee?
I think obviously for me, I hit naturally a little draw. So I think for me, it would just be at that sort of TV tower that you guys can see, and just drawing off of that, and it should just roll down the hill nicely.
Let me see if I can highlight that TV tower. There we go, that one there. So that's pretty much your line.
Yeah.
I've missed it a little bit.
That's why I was like, yeah,
that'll do.
around that.
So any you know, you like hitting the draw with the driver. Is that all through setup?
Yeah, I think for me, obviously, just aim a little bit right and sort of shut my shoulders off a little bit and just let the club path just go naturally a little bit more to the right, and it should just come back perfect.
It's magic.
Well,
Come on then.
some would say.
Hit one.
Common energy meter.
Come on, the energy meter. Just like that.
Just like that, Drummond.
Drummond.
Little drawback.
Not Drummond anymore, Gabs. No, I'm joking. I'll always be Drummond. Let's have a little look. Come stand with me, Gabs. Don't be shy. Okay, so energy meter measures ball speed, spin rate, vertical launch.
Okay.
Okay, so amateur off 10. You smashed that, thank God. We're building your confidence.
Well, did we? He's 100%, mate. I'm on 83.
83, but that's your maximum potential. Okay. How did you feel you hit that one? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. You've got more in the locker though. I think we can do more.
I think we can do more.
Should we
do better?
Shall we head back here and let's have a little look at the approach shot going into 18. So let's imagine you've hit that beautiful baby draw down the middle of the fairway. You've managed to catch this slope, which is going to get the ball shooting forwards. I'm good with this, aren't I? The ball's going to go shooting forwards. What sort of number have you got left? It's around the 85 number, isn't it? 85 yards. Are you thinking go time?
Yeah, is it about 85? I don't know.
Yeah, it's 85.
Okay. Yeah, so I think obviously if it gets rolling down that hill, we should have about 85. So, I mean, from 85 yards, I feel we should definitely have a good chance of birdie.
And let's talk about this green. Kidney-shaped green. Bit of grain on these greens this week,
there is, yeah. I mean, this is actually a really good finishing hole, especially with this green as well, because you can put the pins in like a lot of different positions. Obviously, you can have that one that's tucked on the right, you can have the one that's tucked on the left, and even just the one at the back. So I think a lot does depend on the pin position. So I think getting it down that hill definitely has a big advantage to a shorter shot.
And
the green.
You're obviously, if you've got an 85, that's a go number. You're going to be wanting to make birdie. What do you do with your lower wedges? Do you shape them in? Do you go straight at the pin? Do you leave it?
That kind of depends on sort of the wind and what sort of shot I'm trying to hit, to be honest. If it's a little bit into, I kind of like to draw it into it. So once it it's not puffing up and stalling. So for me, if it's slightly into, I kind of like to hit a little draw. Obviously, if it's straight down, then ideally I like to just play a little fade to get it to stop. So a lot does depend on the pin and where it is, to be honest.
Should we see you hit a little approach?
Coming in.
We're just getting you visualising all the good stuff. We're getting you with all the good stuff, Gabs, before tomorrow.
Yeah, things we love to see.
So we've got 85. What sort of swing is that for you?
I'd probably use a 58.
Yeah, which we have, no? Yes.
Yeah. So 85, it's probably just like my 3/4 58, to be honest. I quite like to I don't really like to hit full wedges because I feel you can obviously get a bit, the strike can vary a little bit on full shots. So for me, I kind of like just to have a 3/4 sort of swing, but I'd say my 85 is a perfect 3/4.
I like that as well because sometimes full swing, you get a bit more spin, not as much control over
and it kind of just goes up and stalls and you just don't get the distance.
I think that's a good tip, yes, for everyone.
Thank you. Right, do you want to see it, guys? Let's see it.
Who are you talking to?
Joe,
I want to see it.
Little 85, yeah? Little 3/4.
So good. Can I just say, Gabs has not missed a shot. Literally, you've been hitting them shot after shot and you have not missed. So I picked up a few things there in your setup.
Okay.
You were like, did you? Feet a little left, sort of hips a bit more open. Do you do that deliberately or?
I think for me, obviously, I always like to hit a fade. My natural ball flight with irons would be a little fade. So I kind of like to be a little bit left just so my arms and body can move to the left and sort of get that path going that way just so the ball can sort of drift back on target. Especially my wedges, I like to have a little bit of a smaller stance.
Yeah.
I think for me that just really helps with obviously just the pivot of it. If you're hitting drive, obviously you want a wider stance to make sure like you get a proper big turn. But I feel on a wedge you can have a smaller and just turn over your like right leg.
We did some golden nuggets dropping here, Gabs. Love it. Go on, let's see one more before we leave you to rest for your first round. So good. And you're pegging it up tomorrow. It's now 4 o'clock.
Meant to be.
What will you do now before you get out there tomorrow?
I'm looking forward to going out a little bit later, just to go see a little bit of Hong Kong, to be honest. I'm looking forward to just going to Sneaker Street, get some new trainers. But yeah, just chill really. Probably go to the gym a little bit tonight, and I actually have a call with my psychologist later, so it would just be good to just speak to him and just get ready for tomorrow.
Okay, one more question then about your psychologist.
Okay.
What sort of things will they give you before tomorrow?
Again, it's similar to what we kind of spoke about a lot, is just focusing on the right things, just being aware of the surroundings and obviously the competition and stuff like that, but just being aware of little things that you need to just keep on top of week in, week out, you know.
Gabs, thank you so much. I'm going to let you go to Sneaker Street. Thank you so much. That is Aramco, powered by How to make lots of birdies. Gabs, good luck this week.
Thank you.